I have the job of really sort of unpacking the concept called the endowment effect and how our brains work and why the listener of a podcast should be valued differently if you're a brand or you're in the media space. We are obsessed with things that help us thrive and progress at a very high level. That's what we're going to explore and unpack. What is it about the endowment effect that creates this sort of impact? I want everyone to stand up for me for a moment. Just stand up. Now, I want you to look up at the ceiling. Now look down at your chair. Now the economics of how the endowment effect works is the longer you stand, the more you're going to be attracted to the chair. The longer you stand, the less attractive the ceiling is going to become. Now, you can have a seat. If we stood up for 30 or 45 minutes, you become obsessed with this chair. And what's happening with the endowment effect is this. If we were to put fMRI scans on your brain to sort of test the blood flow, the moment you looked at the chair that's helping you thrive and the chair that's helping you survive and giving you rest, the moment you looked at this chair, the reward centers would be popping. Vasopressin, a bonding chemical, would be flowing. Oxytocin, a feel-good, warm chemical would be flowing in your mind because that chair is helping you move forward. It's helping you thrive. It's helping you find rest. It's helping you. So this chair becomes endowed, and if we were to show you a similar chair, you would place a higher value on the chair that you own, your chair. And you've seen this play out a number of times in your life, across your family. Your cup is your cup. So podcast listeners own the content, they aggregate the content, and they see it as associated to them. There's an ownership dynamic that plays out in an extraordinary way. People are drawn to things that they own, that they feel like is theirs. If you're advertising to radio listeners, you're advertising to the ceiling. If you're advertising to podcast listeners, you're advertising to the chair.